Our next nominee is Our Generation Speaks, and they are our first nonprofit, and the presenter is Ohad Elhelo.
Hi everyone, my name is Ohad. We are here to present Our Generation Speaks. I thank you all for being here and playing a role in this event. And I want to tell you a little bit about the Middle East. It's a little bit far away, but it's an important region. It gets a lot of press. And in my part of the Middle East, I'm from Israel, there are 12.5 million people who live between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea. And they live in a conflict since 1967. And New England is now very involved in our efforts to not just bring people together, but also to bring prosperity to this region. So how do we do this? I'm a 27-year-old, and I served 5 years in the Israeli Special Forces in the Ground Commando Unit, and I came to a conclusion that was very hard for me to cope with. I realized that I only see Palestinians when I wear uniform on me. I don't see them when I go get a drink with my friend. I don't see them when I go to the university. Now, this is a bit of a problem because when you don't get to know someone, it's very hard to remember there is life beyond the conflict. It just doesn't strike you like this. And it's getting even more complicated when you realize that it's just an hour away, but there are checkpoints that separate us. In other words, if we want to get to see each other, transportation does not allow it, and there are many barriers for this kind of thing. So when I finished my service in the military and I came here to study at Brandeis University, I had this idea. I said, well, maybe Israelis and Palestinians cannot get together in the region, but they can get together here in Boston. I was very moved by how the community here in Boston was supportive of transformative initiatives in the Middle East, how much energy people have towards this part of the world. And I realized that while we cannot bring all these 12.5 million people to Boston for a program, we definitely can identify those among them that demonstrated high evidence of leadership and focus on this group. So every summer, we bring for 3 months 26 Israelis and Palestinians, people in their late 20s. We select them from all over the Middle East. We are very sensitive to how we represent our communities. So basically, we have people that come from Gaza, from the West Bank, from Jerusalem, from Tel Aviv, and together they build startups. This means that they come with ideas that they already realized back in the region based on the needs of their communities, and we have a program for them at Brandeis University where we tailored for them an academic program how to build a budget, how to build a startup, and then we partner with Mass Challenge to make sure that we have the best entrepreneurial foundation for our ventures to be successful. So how does it go? It goes great because we found out that entrepreneurship is a great platform for people to bring, to get together and to build relationships of trust. Most organizations use dialogue. Dialogue is important. Dialogue is effective. But when you build a business together, when you solve problems in your community, you're doing better. You just get closer. And this is what we do. So we assign our fellows that are in their late 20s, mentors that could be CEOs or executives of Fortune 500 companies, and we connect them with this ecosystem here in Boston, and we help them to build startups. Some of these companies already raised $3.5 million. Others were chosen to Forbes 30 Under 30, and we are very happy to get the support that we get here in Boston. We raised more than $5 million so far. Biggest investor is Robert Kraft, Go Patriots. The chairman of our board is Governor Deval Patrick, and we are looking to get more exposure in New England. This is where our home base. This is where we solve problems for the Middle East. Thank you again for doing what you do, and I hope to be in touch with you later.